If you're tired of dealing with separate vacuums, mops, and tangled brush rolls, the OSTEK H200Lite might just be the all-in-one cleaning solution you've been looking for. Let's dive into what makes this wet-dry vacuum stand out. This isn't just a vacuum, it's a 3-in-1 cleaning powerhouse. The OSTEK H200Lite vacuums, mops, and even self-cleans in one go, making it perfect for tackling both wet spills and dry debris on hard floor. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I have this H200Lite by OSOTEK. This is an all-in-one vacuum that does both mopping as well as dry vacuuming. So if you're looking for an all-in-one solution to your cleaning, this might be it. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Including a solution for hard floor cleaning, a brush to clean the interior of your vacuum, a little blade to cut the hair off of the brush. It's a pretty cool brush that they've included. This is the charging base that also allows for self-cleaning. Installing the handle on the vacuum is super easy. All you have to do is slide it in until you hear the click, and that's it. And you can see the vacuum is essentially ready to use. There's still some packaging material that needs to be removed, so just slide this out off of the brush. There you go. And the brush is on the bottom here, super soft. You can feel it, super nice. It's not going to scratch up your surfaces. And you can see the back here. Looks super sleek. Just use your foot to undo it, put it back up. As far as the charging base, it just plugs into the wall and sits on a flat surface where there's not going to be heat or humidity. Before first use, you have to charge the vacuum. So all you have to do is align the wheels with the divot back there. So it's going to put it on and you'll hear it come on. And you can see that my vacuum's already charged 41%. So I'm going to wait for it to charge all the way before I proceed with the video, because they do recommend charging the battery to full before using for the first time. While it's charging on the base, let's go over some of the buttons. So up here is a self-cleaning button, which you will use to enable or disable self-cleaning. On the front here, you have the mode button to switch between cleaning modes, the power button to turn on the device, and then let's go ahead and go through the indicators on here. And the modes are standard, turbo, suction, and self-cleaning. In the front, you have the clean water tank. You just press the button and pull it out. And it does say do not add any unofficial cleaning solution. So we're going to add a little bit of the hard floor cleaning solution that was provided with the vacuum. And you can buy more of this on their website or Amazon. Let's go ahead and add some of this, and then we'll top it off with tap water. To put it back in, he's going to put the bottom in first and then click it in place, and that's it. To turn it on, all you're going to do is put your foot on there and then tilt the handle backwards, and then we're going to press the power button right here. As you can hear, it's very quiet, and it has so much force to it that it's actually pulling the device forward by itself. You can hit that button, mode button right here to go on turbo mode if you have any dirty spots. Or you can go in suction mode, and that's if you have too much water on the floor, you can use the suction mode to suck up most of that water. It's doing a great job. It's pretty quiet, and it's actually pulling forward by itself, so I don't have to push too much. The only force I'm using is to pull it backwards, just because of the strength of the brush. Hopefully with the angle of the camera, you're able to see the surface being cleaned with the sun bouncing off the other side off of the water on the surface. But with my naked eye, I can see little debris getting picked up. It's not leaving much water behind, which is great. It's suctioning off all the water. It's not a wet surface to walk on. It's just like a slightly moist surface, but not necessarily a wet surface as I walk on it behind the mop. So I know it's doing a great job of keeping the surface dry. The cleaning solution, I'm actually not getting any odor out of it. So I am pretty sure the cleaning solution is odor free. So when you turn it upright, it automatically turns off and keeps the vacuum on for a few seconds to suck up any last bit of dirty water. Alternatively, you can also keep it in one spot and keep it on for a few seconds to pick up that dirty water. Hit the power button and you can see the vacuum stays on and it's sucking up the dry water. You never want to carry it with it unlocked straight down like that because that's going to release some of that dirty water back onto the floor. The floors feel so clean right now, and I could just, as I was vacuuming, see it pick up any debris. So it mops and vacuums at the same time. Notice the tiny wheel on the back of the vacuum. One of the biggest frustrations when cleaning, getting under low furniture. So let's go ahead and hit the power button here. And you can just lay it flat all the way and go under it. It compresses to 4.2 inches, so you can really get under most furnitures. Just clean back and forth, letting you reach dust and dirt hiding under beds, couches, other tight spots effortlessly. It's pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and look at this dirty tank. So as you can see, really didn't use too much water. You can see it's pretty dirty, pretty gross. So you press here and pull up the top. It comes off and you can see the debris being collected on top. That's a pretty good amount of debris filled from just like maybe 50 square feet area. And then you can see the dirty water in there. So let's go ahead and pour that out. And rinse that off. You can also allow the machine to self-clean on the base before you do this part. So I'm going to actually clean more of the kitchen, more of my kitchen off camera, and then we can once again show you how much we picked up and then show the self-cleaning mode. Okay, so it has enough charge to do the self-cleaning mode. So what we're going to do is just hit the button on top and you can see it turning on. You can see the brush spinning down there. It's just going to discharge water in here and clean the brush while it rubs on there. Once it was done self-cleaning, it just beeped. It went from 80% battery to 73% battery. So it's used about 7% of charge to self-clean, but it's all done. To additionally clean, you can just squeeze here and take the top off, and you can actually see the brush. And the brush, you know, obviously I've only used it once. It's super clean, but in the back here, you can press the button here on this side and then slide it over. So right now it has to be off the thing, but you can just slide it out like that. And then you can wash it under a sink if you need to further clean the brush. But it just clicks back on like that. And then this will clip back on like that as well. So you can just let it sit here, it'll dry out, and it'll self-clean when it needs to, like we just did. But let's go ahead and look at what it looks like underneath here. You can see there's some water just sitting there. It'll dry off as it's just sitting there charging. It's okay for the water to sit there. It's a very small amount, so it'll dry off. If you want, you can just use a wet towel to just like wipe it off as well. But the clean water tank, you can see there's still cleaning solution left in there, and that can stay in there for next use. In the back here, you have the dirty water tank, which you press the button to take off. And you can see how the water is essentially black in there, so it's pretty dirty in there after the self-clean mode. And then the debris is caught on top, so you can press this and pull it off. So up here is where the debris is caught, and you can see there's a fair bit of debris up there as well. So that's the dry dirt, and then the water has the actual junk in there as well. So it's super easy to kind of clean. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off before storage. The OSOTEK H200Lite makes cleaning effortless, efficient, and hassle-free. Whether you're dealing with pet hair, spilled drinks, or everyday dust, this vacuum has you covered. When you're done cleaning, all you have to do is put it up like this, and it'll stop by itself. So here, let's show you again. As soon as you open it up, it's ready to vacuum and mop. And you put your foot on here and put it back up, and that's it. It'll turn off by itself. And it will continue to vacuum for a few seconds to get that final bit of dirty water up. Of course, you can always just hit the power button and the same sequence where it'll continue vacuuming and suck up the dirty water. And there you go. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever I post cleaning tech reviews. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.